Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. It is Friday, the 13th. And let's get the CFTC out of the way. This broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, they are significant, substantial. Please consult with a licensed financial advisor. You could lose your entire trading account. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning. It is Friday the 13th. And we were talking about yesterday needing a catalyst event. And I think we got one overnight. I wish it wasn't such a negative event with the geopolitical unrest in the Middle East. But we did have a catalyst event. And for trading, usually it can be a very good thing. And I'm going to very quickly show the Forex Factory calendar. I'm just looking at the leaderboard here. It looks a lot juicier than yesterday. I did not, unfortunately, have these turned on last night. I'm really kicking myself. I turned them on at about 6:30 a.m. this morning, Eastern time, and I'm just taking a look and seeing what's on the leaderboard here. The Haymaker, which is a signal A, on these events that cause a lot of volatility, those signal A's do very well. Okay, let's go to the Forex Factory. Let's prevent any unpleasant surprises. It's a very news-driven market. We always keep our eye on the Forex Factory calendar. And today is Friday, June 13th. If you're joining me today, hallelujah. Any day above ground's a good day. You made it. You're still in the game. Let's win it. So this morning at 8:30 a.m., we had some Canadian reports. And at 10 a.m., we've got some big red folders. Be careful, be careful. Consumer sentiment, a big one. Inflation expectations. Big red folder reports. All right. So let's govern ourselves accordingly. At 10 a.m., we've got those two big red folder reports that could cause a tremendous amount of volatility. What I did was I have here a crude oil chart. Overnight, crude spiked, had a big pop to the upside, and since then it's kind of retraced, but there is some nice volatility. And I do have a strategy that's running on crude. I also have on gold. Wow, look at gold. Holy moly. Let me go to my gold bot here. Wow. Big action on gold. That is running on gold. It's this IBOT ES20 range. This account is trading gold. I was a little late signing on this morning, so we're kind of okay. We had to have an agitator. Let me get rid of them. Hang on. Okay. So let's take a quick look. I always like to see what the overall trading environment was. Um, no, we don't, Marcia. First, let me say good morning, everybody. Really sorry. Good morning, Sam. God bless you as well. Duke, good morning. Marcy, uh, Chris, Rao, uh, Tom, Edward, Duke, Mukhtar, good morning. Khalil, good to see you again today, sir. Mandinga, Mark, good morning. Oceans K9, good morning, Tony. Gola, welcome, welcome. Okay, very quickly. Priscilla, it's always good to see you. Good morning. Marcy, God bless. Good morning. Let's take a quick look at the overall picture on the E-mini. We had overnight that unrest. Wow, look at this. 6 p.m. took a huge leg down on the E-mini. That's a lot of bars very quickly for the E-mini. Look at that. From 8 p.m. to about 9 p.m. And then slowly it's beginning to retrace. So we had a big gap down overnight on the S&P 500. Let's take a look at our 20 unit Renko on the Nasdaq. A big move down means a big gap down means a big move up at the market open. There's the market open. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten everything. And I'm just going to go to my power play strategy. Enable it. This could be a big pop to the upside at 932. It gapped down in a big way last night. I'm going to look to catch the 932 push to the upside. It's an aggressive move, I know. But I think this thing is going to move up quite a bit. Come on, 932. You can't come quick enough. Power play. Let's put it on the power play. $9.31. I might be a moment or two late to this. Here we go. Let's see if it pushes right through. Yep. Here we go. We're in. Don't stop now. Come on. Come on up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I got a hanging contract. My goodness. Get in my window. Get in my window. Come on. Push up with just a little more. Ah, get in my profit window. Oh, not sure what even happened there. Jesus. All right, hold up. Man almighty. Ay, ay, ay. Another one. Yeah, that entry right at that opening bell at 9:30 to the upside. Got that pop. Got oversold very quickly. Overbought. Need a bit of a retracement back to the 50. Need our 20U to retrace some. Good morning, Angel. Testing, testing. All right. Okay, we're getting our retracement here. Okay, nice retracement. Here we go. Coming back. Man, taking those trades at 9:32 is very aggressive. I've been saying it all weekend. I keep doing it. Let's see if we get a bounce off this 50 on the 20U. Wow, that was the entry right there. Beautiful A entry. Let's see if it was too early. Caught the shift in momentum. Like that entry. Nice and tight to the 50. Good volume, 2,000 contracts a minute. This is the best it's moved all week, I'll tell you. Okay, here we go. See if we get another leg up. It's going right into upside resistance. Our gear's locked, pinned to the top. That's a signal B entry. Let's see if we get the break. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, we're back in. Hey, come on. Give us some follow through now. Break through. Oh, jeez, I gotta stop there. This date is, man, it's a little jumpy on me. Don't know what to say about that. I got to take it off my PA accounts. I'll play around with the evals a little bit. I'm going to put my profit target just below that area of resistance. Try to give price a clear shot. Bouncing off the 50. Come on, get in the window. Boy, not cooperating today, is it? Come on up. Get in the window. Hmm. Missed it by just a few ticks, I'll tell you. What I'm referring to is once I get in my profit window, my stop is going to move up. Just missed it again. A little higher. Come on up. Ay, ay. Got myself into a bit of a nail biter here. Huh. David Kushner's sending me all these messages. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I got to stop on my evals. 550 on gold. Great job, Rao. Needs the 20 Unarenko to break through that 50 in order to take a short entry here. Our Laguerre now is locked to the downside. Our Laguerre on our 20U is sloping down, so momentum has shifted to the downside. We need the 20 Unarenko. We need this candle to break down through the 50. The 50 is still, you can see it's green and sloped up. So it's still set up only to take a long trade on the 20U. Let me get these other bots in the game. NASDAQ. Looking at my legometer here, my NASDAQ, now it's slowly coming back. Let's let it come back to reality. Hey, good morning, Nicholas. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Walter. 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Remember, 10 a.m. Still set up for long entries on our power play. Man, I'll tell you, watching that market from 9:30 to 9:32 is still bugging me. It just popped at that market open for 2 straight minutes. Ninja Codes, good morning. Good afternoon for you. Wow, in Africa. God bless you, my friend. Okay, it just jumped in long again. The price action, you could see it. It's sideways. Don't really like the price action on that entry, but hopefully it finds its way out of that compression zone. Let me disable this gold strategy that's giving me an error. Not that one. Oh, look at that. Now, you know what? My profit window didn't kick in. Look at that. Price came right up there. Again, it didn't kick in. Hold on, we got a problem. Let's, you know, hmm, I thought we came awful close on that last trade. Why it didn't hit my profit window, I'll have to find out. Power play drone. Let's disable for just a moment. Ay, ay, ay. No, my profit target window's there. Hmm. You know, speaking of Africa, my wife, her favorite music, her favorite song is Rema, Calm Down. And he's an artist out of Africa. Ooh, nice entry long. I'm going to bring my profit target just below resistance. I want to have a clear shot to my profit target. I got to keep a close eye on this because my profit window didn't seem to work on that last trade, which is really such an important part of this strategy. I thought we had gotten awfully close on that previous trade. The last trade, I know we got in it, and it didn't move. The haymakers on our leaderboard hasn't left all morning. Mack Truck is up there, 700. Mack Truck had a pretty decent week. The 2-minute smart stop is up today. The power play just was not the strategy today so far. Um, let's see if this 20U finally breaks the 50. Oh, I thought we were going to get a meltdown for a minute. There it goes. There it goes. Now we're pinned. Our Laguerre is pinned to the 0% on the relative strength index. Just jumped in short. Let's see if we're too late to the party, if it has some follow through. Come on down. Come on down. Don't stop now. Get my profit window. News in 4.5 minutes. Thank you, Andrew. Four and a half minutes. Excuse me for just a sec. Okay, let's see what this news report brings us. Let me pull up my Forex Factory. Consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. NASDAQ appears it's ready to take a leg to the downside. We break through this little area of support and we've got some serious running room. Let's see what happens with this report. It's lined up very nicely for a short. Momentum on both my 20U and my 30 range pinned straight down. The power play jumped in short. It might be in this position come 10 o'clock. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. Here comes our catalyst report. Consumer confidence and inflation expectations. Consumer sentiment, excuse me. The bears are the bulls are holding on to that price for their dear life. I got a lot of selling pressure at 21,720, 719. There we go. There's the report. Wow. Holy moly. A lot of volatility. It's going to pop one way or the other. There it goes short. I'm curious to see if the profit window kicks in. I hope it goes down. Come on down. A lot of selling pressure still. Get my window. Let me see if it works. Come a little lower. Come on. $75 ticks. So 75 times 5, 25, 375. So if this goes to 375 in P&L, I should be in my window. Come on down. Man almighty. Three there. Okay, it did work. It did work. Watch the break of support here. Didn't break it. Okay, the profit window did work though. We get a break of support. We've got some running room. It's a big if though. Oh, there it goes. Oh, jeez. Wow. Talk about a losing day for the power play. Holy moly, this thing can't do nothing right. Let's go to the smart stop 2. That's the NQ 2 minute. NQ 2 minute. This gives it a lot more room. This has a lot more risk associated with this ATM strategy. This strategy gives it 100 ticks. This is how we used to do the power play, and then we shortened it because you can only take one loser and you're done. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mason, please call the office. This is the wrong venue for that type of stuff. I don't know what your beef is, but if you give me a call, I'll be happy to discuss it with you. But if you give me a call, I'll be happy to discuss it with you. But if you give me a call, I'll be happy to discuss it with you. But if you give me a call. Okay, sorry about the echo. Yeah, I really thought that we'd have some really great trading opportunities. It's been a little bit of a disappointment, I've got to be honest. With this volatility, we might need to give the trades a little more room. Okay. Not a lot of impact. You're right. It's still flat. You're right, Ninja Codes. Just a lot of sideways action. And next week, we're going to, was in this morning's meeting, we were discussing right line funding. And we're going to do a really great competition. The entry fee is only going to be $20. It's a $20 entry fee. And we're going to have some really great prizes for this first week for the top 3. And we're going to be sending out more information on this. Hopefully over the weekend. It's called the Profit King. The Profit King $50,000 challenge. For the first week, though, we're going to have 3 prizes. First place is $500. Second place is $300. Third place is $100. It's only $20 to get in. It's kind of our beta week. We want you to kind of help us along here and give us some feedback. Give the workflow a try. Give the contest a try. And based on your input and feedback, we're going to make some adjustments. But for $20, you got a shot at winning 500, and it'll get you into the Right Line Funding Discord chat community, into the website, into the members area. And we're going to be sending more information on the Profit King Challenge that's coming up next week. $20 entry fee. $20 is the entry fee. Just under $1,000 in prizes, cash prizes. We're going to have the rules, and it's going to be very simple, though. Let's see if we get this break to the downside. Here we go. Man, this thing might push down a mile. It's very tempting to put it back on my PA accounts. I think we got some running room now to the downside. I just can't risk it. Here we go. The Mack truck drone just came to the top of my leaderboard. Bam, everything just jumped in short. Leaderboard just lit up. Market found a direction, all right. Here we go. Big sell-off. Mack truck took the lead. The iBot 20U is next. Just wants a little more room, it looks like. Oof, look at that move down. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, Travicator. We're going to do a weekly review coming up in just a couple of minutes. I bought NQ20 Unarenko. This is number 2 on my leaderboard. It's actually one of my top bots for the week. The Mack Truck Drone. One of my top bots for the week. Let me tell you something. The Mack Truck bot, very efficient. And I'm going to go over the top bots in just a moment. But for the week on that 20 Unarenko, the bot, which dynamically changes the trading hours and position of the stop and profit targets, very efficient this week on the 20 Unarenko. $1,000 in profits. The drawdown was only 400. 50% wins. It took 4 trades the whole week. The bot. It trades a very narrow window. The trading hours on it. Exactly, Rao. That's exactly what it is. We're going to have a good time with it. It's you throw in 20 bucks, and there's not going to be a lot of people competing. We're just opening it up to our members here. And somebody walks away, 3 people walk away with a nice cash prize. We're just really doing it as a beta and to have a good time with it. Okay, it's 10:15. Let's go ahead. Let's do the weekly review. I just want to summarize the bots that have done the best this week. So let's start it off with the. This has been a really choppy week. Really choppy week. So let's start with the AI bots. The top AI bot was the AI ES30 range star. The drone was up 22.49. Let me generate it. Let me make sure it hasn't taken another trade, a winner or a loser. I want to give you accurate results. So the drone was up 22.49, trading 1 contract. It took 9 trades. It won 55% of them. Your max drawdown 770. That ES30 range, it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it grinds out some profits pretty consistently. The NQ20U Mac truck, we just discussed it. The 20 Unarenko is a very big bar. In fact, it's the bar right behind my performance here. These bars are very big. They're the entire width of the bar from the top of the wick all the way to the bottom is about 120 ticks. So it's a very big bar, and it really smooths out price action. And it's very hard to get caught up in whipsaw with that huge bar. So it kind of tames the beast in the NASDAQ. And it made $1,000. It doesn't overtrade and take a million trades. In fact, the bot, if we look at the bot in our if I go to my strategies, and we're going to look at the 20 Unorenko bot. I'm looking for the Mack truck. Let me make sure I didn't pass it. I didn't pass it. Okay. The Mack truck. Here it is. So if we look at the Mack truck bot, today it's up 486. And I'm going to open the strategy up. The way I do this is first I make sure I'm not in an open position on it, which I'm not. And then I disable it and I right click on it and I select edit strategy. And when I edit the strategy, the parameters come up and I can see the trading hours. The drone has been trading 23 hours a day, telling the bot what time of the day it makes the most money. And the bot will only trade those very narrow windows that it's consistently profitable. So when was this bot consistently profitable? Between 10 and 10:30. Very small window. It skips the first half hour of the market open and starts at 10 to 10:30. And it takes a trade. It likes the 6:30 to 7 window. About an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half after the London opens. Pre-market 6:30 to 7. It also likes that window. And I always like to look where it's moved the ATM out of curiosity. It brought it down from a 100 tick stop loss to an 80 tick stop loss. So it does some pretty complex calculations regarding the MAE and MFE, and it puts the position of your stop and profit target in the most ideal place. And let me tell you something, it's not easy to do these calculations. It's very difficult. But it does it, and it does it very quickly. So it's risking 80 to make 200, and it's just trading those 2 half hours out of the day. Did very well. So it's done trading for the day. It's all done. At 10:30, well, I take that back. At 10:30, it'll be all done. So that's the 20U Mack truck. If we look at the drone in comparison with the bot, the drone made 1728. It had a much higher drawdown. This is the big difference. Did it make more money? Yeah, it made more money. The bot made a little under 1100. The drone made 17. But look at the difference in the drawdown. The drawdown here is 3180. Would have blown a $50,000 prop account. The bot, it made $600 or $700 less, but it filtered out a heck of a lot of those losing trades, which is really why we designed the bot and drone. With these strategies, it's so important to filter out the losers. It's really a number one priority. So the bot, very efficient this week with just $400 in losses. The iBot on the 1 minute had a big week. The iBot on the 1 minute up $2,272.80 after commissions. The iBot on the 20 Unorenko for the week is up $2,586. And that's on the drone. Today the drone's up another 851. So if I generate this, it probably will go up a little bit. or 27.54. On the bot, it's up 486. And then we have our iBot NQ20U. That looks like a duplicate. I take that back. And this week on the PA account, let me hit generate. Down 1364. Down 1364. So we had a rugged week this week. Cumulative since January, we're still up over $30,000. We did take a little bit of a drawdown in the month of June. June so far has been a little rugged. Those results are across 3 accounts combined. So in the month of June, down just about $600 or $700 per account. About $600 or $700 per account. So that is the way things look this week. We got a really exciting event coming up tomorrow, Saturday, if you're available at 3:45 Eastern. I'd like to invite you to the Investor Summit. I'm going to be presenting on the Investor Summit on the AI Auto Trader. And I want to put a link to invite you to come join me. My presentation again is at 3:45, but the day is filled with some really sharp trading experts, and they're going to share their best strategies with you. And normally we do the webinar today at 1, and yesterday we mistakenly sent out an invitation that said the presentation was today at 1. That was a mistake, and we're going to move that to Saturday at 3:45 Eastern Time. So I'm going to put that link Saturday at 3:45 p.m. Eastern. And there's the registration link. If you can't make it with us live, go ahead and register anyway. Register anyway, and you'll automatically get the replay. And we've got a really exciting event for next week, and I hope everybody, I want to really invite you and urge you to participate. For $20, jump in the game. The company's actually losing money on it, but we're doing it really to get your feedback and your input and to make sure the workflow is working properly. And we've got some really great things in store with that prop trading, right line funding with our prop trading firm. We really want to provide the best traders with a funded trading account. Yeah, Trade with Gator, if you can please send an email to support. Nicholas, please send an email to support at Right Line Trading. I want to send you my calendar, both of you. I want to get together with both of you. Listen, when we're trading, we can't expect to win every single day. We're going to have some losing days. It's just part of the game. Today, I couldn't find a winner for the life of me. And I got to stop trading right at my loss limit. and put my tail between my legs and wear it. But I can assure you, God willing, on Monday, I'm going to give it 100% and be back at full strength. Hey, Priscilla, I'm sorry you feel like that. Here we go, another push to the downside. The IBOT 20U's on fire. ES20 range. Let's take a look at the E-mini. There's that ES30 range that we were just discussing. The ABC Star Drone. Man, how many weeks has that been at the top of our leaderboard? It took that signal A short at 9:51. Oh, that's my daughter in the other room. Shoot. My, I gave her the keyboard and it's plugged into this computer. Ay, ay, ay. Excuse me just a second. My daughter's actually playing with the mouse. So let me go ahead and let me cut this broadcast short. Please join us if you can. If you're available on Saturday at 3:45 Eastern, please register for that event. Even if you're not going to be able to attend live, you'll be guaranteed to receive the replay. And we'll send it out Saturday evening right after the event's over. I want to wish everybody a blessed weekend. I wish the results would have been better, Priscilla, and I do apologize for that. It's a little bit out of my control. I can assure you that I did my best. Um, Sometimes we take it on the chin, and there's not a lot that we could do about it. That is part of trading. But have a blessed weekend, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday. So long, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Have a blessed weekend, everybody.